I find interesting is you can't grow if you're not going through something. In order to grow, you have to have bumps in the road. And a lot of times what people tend to do, and anytime I mention people, I'm including myself, we point the finger. Where do we point the accountability whenever something goes bad? Do we point it at a partner? Do we point it at everyone and everything else but ourselves? When you don't take accountability for your own actions, you can never change to become the best version of who you can become in your relationship, in your life, whatever legacy you want to build. It starts with creating the best version of you. And I started realizing that the environment that we're in does so much, from the colors of the wall to clutter to particular people that we might have in our life. Those things affect our state of mind. It affects the way that we feel, the way that we think, the way that we behave. Our behaviors is dictated by being accepted for approval, wanting to be approved and accepted. And the more you focus on being approved by other people, who's really holding that steering wheel and turning it and steering it where it needs to go? Because most of the time it's not you. But if you're aware of you, then you have control of that steering wheel. Here's an example. The other day I went to a physician, and the physician, he told me that he had to have his hair a certain way because his wife approved of it and because she liked it. And when I heard that statement, I really thought to myself, he's doing it for her. There's nothing wrong with that. But the more you give pieces away of what you enjoy and what you like, and you as your own identity of who you are, you get to a point to where you do that so often to where you don't even think about it anymore, and you empty out yourself completely. I've done it. It's painful. There was a moment where I emptied myself out so much that I was laying in the bed one day, and it felt like my soul left my body. My body got warm, and it felt like something went. Just giving an example of kind of like what it felt like. It just very shallow breathing. It was weird. It was a very weird feeling. And I was extremely unhappy. I was so unhappy that I didn't really exist. I was present, but I didn't exist. And that was the time that I got a divorce. I was not happy. It doesn't make sense to be in a relationship with someone if they don't value you the same way you value and respect them. Why? Why even bother being in a relationship? What does a person actually have to offer? Separate from the kitchen, separate from the bedroom. It's like there is more you are giving up in a relationship of yourself if you're not with the right person. And with the wrong person, they take control of that steering wheel, and you no longer have access to steer and control your own life. Now you have someone else that's basically taking over, and they've hijacked your system. What you eat, what you do, who you spend time with. There's so many different things that happen when you're not in the right relationship with people.